Rick Gates, a former top official in President Trump's campaign, pleaded guilty Friday afternoon to conspiracy and lying to the FBI, striking a deal to cooperate and provide information to Special Counsel Robert S. Mueller II's ongoing investigation. Following the plea, Mueller accused Paul Manafort, Trump's former campaign chairman, of secretly paying former European politicians to lobby on behalf of Ukraine in a newly unsealed indictment made public Friday. The indictment accuses Manafort of paying the former politicians, informally known as the Habsburg Group, to appear to be independent analysts when in fact they were paid lobbyists. Some of the covert lobbying took place in the US. The indictment says the group was managed by a former European chancellor. Court papers accuse Manafort of using offshore accounts to pay the group more than €2 million. Gates' plea caps a tumultuous 24 hours for Gates, in which he was hit with fresh charges, changed lawyers and admitted crimes. The guilty plea also marks a busy period for Mueller's investigation of Russia's interference in the 2016 election and related issues. He charged 13 Russians this month with participating in a criminal scheme to disrupt the election, and a London-based lawyer pleaded guilty Tuesday to lying to FBI agents on the case. According to a criminal information, a document filed earlier Friday with the permission of the defendant, Gates conspired to defraud the United States regarding the money he and his business partner Paul Manafort earned, and lied to the FBI in a Feb. 1, 2018 interview about a 2013 meeting between Manafort, a lobbyist, and a congressman. That FBI interview came as Gates was trying to negotiate a plea deal. In the interview, Gates claimed there had been no discussion of Ukraine at the 2013 meeting, when in fact Gates and Manafort prepared a report detailing the Ukrainian discussions, according to the criminal information. Gates' plea raises the pressure on Manafort, the former Trump campaign chairman. Both men were hit with a 32-count indictment on Thursday, following an earlier 12-count indictment of the pair back in October. Gates could provide the special counsel with valuable information about the inner workings of Trump's operation. He served as a senior figure in the campaign and had access to the White House as an outside advisor in the early months of the administration. The latest indictment does not involve conduct at the Trump campaign, although the conduct in question continued during that period. Instead, the special counsel accused the men of lying on their income tax returns and conspiring to commit bank fraud to get loans as part of an elaborate scheme to use their income from a Ukrainian political party to buy properties, evade taxes and support Manafort's lavish lifestyle. According to the court documents submitted with Gates' agreement, Manafort laundered more than $18 million between 2006 and 2016, and Gates transferred more than $3 million to accounts that he controlled during that time. Gates is the third former Trump aide to publicly admit guilt in Mueller's probe. Unlike Manafort, who resigned from his position as Trump's campaign chairman in August 2016, Gates remained with the campaign until Election Day, working at one point for the Republican National Committee. He then joined the inaugural committee as deputy chairman. Once Trump took office, Gates helped launch an allied group to support the president's agenda and was a regular visitor at the White House. Gates spent much of his career at Manafort's side. After earning degrees in government from the College of William Mary in 1994 and a master's in public policy from George Washington University, he became a research intern at the political consulting firm co-founded by Manafort. Manafort introduced him to the high-flying and controversial world of international political consulting. Among Manafort's clients have been foreign leaders such as Mobutu Sese Seko of Zaire, now Congo, and Ferdinand Marcos of the Philippines. Gates left the firm to work for companies in the lottery and gaming business, but he eventually reunited in 2006 with Manafort, who had begun doing political consulting work for Viktor Yanukovych, then a politician with ambitions to become president of Ukraine. According to court documents, Manafort and Gates failed to register as foreign agents while they were working for Yanukovych, as required. When they belatedly reported the work in June, they said their company had been paid $17 million between 2012 and 2014. In the October indictment, the special counsel alleged that Manafort and Gates laundered money for nearly a decade through scores of U.S. and foreign corporations and accounts, and gave false statements to the Justice Department and others when asked about their work on behalf of a foreign entity. Prosecutors allege that when the Justice Department approached Manafort and Gates in 2016 and 2017 about whether they should have registered as foreign agents for the work, they responded with false and misleading letters. Manafort and Gates also were accused of trying to hide money kept in foreign bank accounts. Gates controlled as many as 30 bank accounts last year, including several in Cyprus in which he held more than $10 million, according to court documents. All told, more than $75 million flowed through offshore accounts, the special counsel alleged. The prosecution and its financial pressures have taken a toll on Gates, according to people familiar with his situation. His enrichment with his wife and their 4 young children, for whom he often asked the court for permission to coach soccer. Court filings show he has scrambled to post assets totaling less than $5 million to secure his bail. Gates was held under house arrest until January, when he was released under travel restrictions on his nearly secured bond. The Associated Press and Michael Kranish contributed to this report.